there, listeners. Before we get started, we want to give a huge thank you to the official sponsor of this miniseries, Nimble, a fast, tactical TTRPG. If you like what you hear in this episode, there are a few great ways to get your hands on the game today. As of right now, you can still click the link in this episode description and be a late backer on the Nimble Kickstarter for discounted hard copies and PDFs of the game. If you missed the Kickstarter, fear not. You can still visit nimblerpg.com to get PDF-only versions of the game and access to the Hexbinder class that Candace plays throughout the series for a 20% discount with the code MHHF. Thank you so much to Nimble for sponsoring us, and we hope that you'll check out the game. It really helps us and the folks over at Nimble when you do. And with that, on with the show.
Like previously on Legends of Mahl, Treachery of the Rat King. Ew.
A roving band of cutthroat marauders seems to have drawn the ire of King's Court's noblest knights.
Prince Henry Lightpaw is a little brown mouse.
Hello there, my name is Cinna the Bunn. I am a California rabbit.
The camera pulls in on Siouxsie. She is a cherry-head tortoise.
Lilah Oysterling is a quarter-pound purple mushroom.
We were raided. The dreaded hands of Arcadia. They took the children.
We're gonna get those kids, right?
You must head down to the Lake of Shimmering Waters, and then east through the Middlewood, and on to Kiosk.
For King's Court.
For King's Court.
For King's Court.
This is Dreadwing, mad macaw of Petlandia, and terror to all of Mahl.
Lilah hits the deck.
Run! Run to the heated wheels!
This is a pullback car.
I'm holding them for as long as I can. Get the car going!
You hear the of it locking in a charge.
Okay, it's my first time driving.
The car sails through the air. You all lift up just a little bit, and you see, coming up on the horizon, the Middlewood.
Into the woods!
Into the woods!
And all of you run into the foliage of the Middlewood.
It strangely feels like home to me.
I don't know, there's this prevailing sense of rightness about the path.
I think Siouxsie has an appreciation for how green it looks and how peaceful it seems, and to be here with people who matter to her.
I don't know how these people don't understand. This self-sacrifice business is not noble, it's thoughtless.
Lilah, with an 8 on your naturecraft check, you do not quite see a rune etched into the dirt glow as you pass it. And behind you, pulling itself out of the dirt, is a feline skeleton. All manner of skeletal creatures begin to rise from the dirt, a trap left behind for whoever might find it. Hello and welcome back to Mage Hand High Five, Legends of Mahl, Treachery of the Rat King. I'm your game master, Casey Pappas, and with me, ranked least to most likely to try to spend a night in a shopping mall.
Ooh, okay.
Okay, wait, so is this abandoned or extant?
Extant.
Okay, so it's not an abandoned mall.
Not abandoned.
Okay.
This is still a working mall. There's a night guard to avoid. You're trying
okay.
You're trying to spend the night in Claire's or something.
Oh my god. Okay.
Claire's.
First, Robin Langenhop.
Hi, I'm Robin Langenhop playing Cinna the Bunn. I used to date the assistant manager of a Claire's, ironically. So there was a time when I had a way in to
The
this
lore.
small
That's
chicanery. But
crazy.
no, I like my bed too much.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to stay overnight in a mall because I want to sleep.
Oh, fair.
Next, the first of our two guests, Candace the Magnificent.
Yeah, I worked at a mall for some time, so wouldn't really want to spend a night there personally. I did my time in retail, and I'm done now. Hi, my name is Candace, also known as Candace the Magnificent. My pronouns are they, she, and a sprinkle of he. I am 1/3 of 3 Black Halflings. You can find me all across the internet at the Candace Marie or at Candace Magnificent.
Yeah. Next, Rowan McStay.
Oh, I'm Rowan McStay playing Prince Henry Lightpaw. And I don't know, I think I'm going to go find a mattress store. I'm finding a little ceiling and I'm digging it. I'm getting comfortable. I've slept in weirder places than a mall.
Imagine the blanket fort you could make at a ceiling.
Right? I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm not seeking out opportunities here, but I just think as soon as someone's like, I bet you won't, I'd do it.
That's true. Rowan is really susceptible to dares.
Yeah. Like, I'll do just about anything for like $5.
$5? That's your price?
It's so low.
You just like to keep it interesting.
Yeah,
That's all it is.
I just like to do things for the plot at the end of the day.
And last, the second of our two guest players, Jenn de la Vega.
Hi, I'm Jenn de la Vega. I'm playing Lilah Oysterling, your favorite sentient mushroom. And it is highly likely that I would sleep in a mall. I would be posted up at the sporting goods store in a hammock. And I have read that book, The Mixed Up Files of Miss Basil E. Frankweiler, so many times that I would hide in places you're not supposed to hide. Like museums, malls. Hell yeah. I can fit inside of a kiosk or a trash can until somebody walks away. Kiosk. Whatever.
Casey, you really nailed this ranking today.
Yeah.
Like everything here feels really spot on.
Thank you. I came up with it in 30 seconds.
Hey, nice.
It's all vibes, baby. Like last time, we will be playing Nimble, a brand new lightweight RPG by game designer Evan Diaz. Thank you, Evan and Nimble, for sponsoring Mahl and for letting us play your fantastic game. I am so excited to get back to it.
Thank you, Nimble.
Evan.
This has
silly.
gone so off the rails.
You're welcome.
One thing that has changed since last time is that you have all leveled up. You're going into the next episode with level 3 characters.
Yay!
So with that all being said, shall we dive on in?
Yeah. Let's do it.
Then I'll set our scene. You are all currently in the Middlewood. The foliage rises high above and around you. You hear distantly the sounds of the giants walking through the Overmaul. But you're not occupied with that right now. In front of you, a glyph has begun to glow on the ground, and from that glyph spawns from the earth a giant cat skeleton surrounded by 4 smaller mice skeletons. And I need you all to roll initiative.
No, not again.
Rude.
7.
15.
Ooh.
22.
All right.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Cinna, you start with 3.
Oh my goodness.
Lilah, you start with 2. And Henry and Siouxsie, you start with 1.
But of course.
Classic.
At the start of the order, there are 4 smaller skeletons lurching their way towards you, and a larger cat skeleton in the back.
Well, I don't like skeletons generally, but I especially don't like cats. So we're going to take out the little ones first, and then maybe the cat will just leave. So I'm going to pull out my crotchet stick, and I'm going to go wacky at the closest of the little ones.
Go ahead.
That is 8 on a D8, so that explodes.
Ooh, very
Okay.
nice.
That's a total of 15.
Yeah.
Wow.
With 15, the first skeleton just crumbles.
Ooh.
It collapses in a pile, and the rest of your damage comes over and smashes the next one. And it crumbles as well.
Wow. Okay.
2 down, 2 to go, 2 and then the big one to go.
I am going to use a burst of speed, which is something I gained with this level.
Ooh.
That allows me to perform a swift strike with that, I can ignore disadvantage from rushed attacks. So I can use my crochet hook again.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a 1 on the die, though. So that's a miss.
Okay. That one does not hit.
With that, though, I will do my final attack unarmed and take the one I missed and kick it in the teeth because it's mostly just teeth.
Go ahead.
Ooh.
That is 5.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, that hits. The third one crumbles to dust. These are fragile. They'll go down in one hit. The cat will not.
Aha.
That is all 3 of your actions, Cinna. Lilah, your turn.
Lilah is nervously laughing to herself like, I don't even know what to do. You're too big. And in that nervousness, though, because she had been thinking of her beginnings, she thinks of that drip again. And the way that mushrooms flush, the way that they sprout is immediate and logarithmic.
Okay.
And so in the back of her head, she reaches toward her potential. She beast shifts.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
At first, her mushroom cap starts to billow out. Her spores start to sprinkle down in a white powder. And sort of she, like, backbends and transforms into a mountain lion kitten. She's confused and adorable.
Lilah?
Lollipop just became another cat. Lollipop just became another cat.
Lilah, are you quite all right?
It's all right, dear. You're still vegan.
Technically, she's a dire beast in a fearsome form.
Okay.
Technically, she gains temporary HP in this form of 3. She has now access to a gore attack, and she is generally fearsome.
Whoa.
Ooh, okay.
She paws at the ground. So that was one action, right? The transform is one action.
Yes.
And I have one more.
Very intimidating.
And she's going to paw at the ground like she's revving up, and she's going to move toward the large cat skeleton.
Okay. You move, you make it to the cat skeleton, and it is a cat fight. It is
She moves in a zigzag pattern. That's how mountain lions move.
Wow.
fantastic. There are you two, and then there is Cinna. You took out 3 zombies,
I
or
did.
three skeletons. There is 1 small minion left, and the giant cat. Siouxsie, it is your turn.
So knowing that I can set up something for my next turn, and seeing that some of the smaller minions have already been taken care of, Siouxsie fixes their eyes on this cat skeleton and sees Lilah kind of chest puffed out, challenging this large beast, and wants to back her up. So some red and orange sparks kind of appear in Siouxsie's hands that kind of match the color of her shell. And it's the energy starts to crackle in between her fingers as she starts to kind of mutter an incantation under her breath. It sounds like it's in Giant. You can't quite make out what it is, but she is kind of like humming along as well. There's like a little chant that she's doing. You're so fine. You're so fine, you blow my mind. Misery. And she's like rubbing her hands over each other. She's shaping the energy into a little sphere. This is a 2-action spell. So that is how it starts. And as that kind of that energy grows and grows and grows and multiplies into a larger ball, she holds it until she's ready to throw it upon the next turn.
Okay. One thing I forgot to mention earlier.
Yes.
Because you are taking a 2-action spell across a turn, you cannot use reactions from now until the spell is done.
Fair.
You will be casting this spell, so you will be relying on other people to protect you.
We got your back.
Great. It is all 4 of you with 1 minion skeleton and 1 cat skeleton. Henry, it is your turn. You have 1 action.
All right. How close am I to the cat?
You're within striking distance.
Right. Can I try to grapple the cat?
Terrifying.
Yes.
Great.
It is a larger creature than you.
You don't. No. I don't want to talk about it right now.
Okay.
I'm doing this on purpose, and I need you to just let me have this. I don't want to talk about it right now.
Well, Henry, you're so little.
That's all right, Cinna. It's never stopped me before. It's quite bony, though.
Oh my god.
Okay.
All right, so the cat's got to make a DC 12 strength or dex save.
What?
I'm going to go ahead and do that.
Roll low.
Okay, so that's a 3.
Yes!
Yeah.
So one thing that's really fun about Nimble is that if you grapple a creature larger than you, you can ride it.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
What?
So you see Henry grab this cat by its little bone scapula, and at first you think that he's trying to pull the cat down, but you realize he's actually trying to pull himself up, and he wriggles his way onto the top of this cat's shoulder and goes, "No, anyone fancy a lift?"
This seems ill-advised.
What are you doing?
I'm riding a cat. Always wanted to do this. It seemed like fun. So the riding condition and the way that it works, I think I move with the cat. I don't know that I have any control over that. I think I just go where the cat goes. And any attacks that miss me hit the cat instead.
Ooh.
Which is gonna be fun because that is your action. You sling yourself up onto the cat skeleton, and as it attempts to shake you off, it actually settles you further onto its back. You are nestled up there. The other skeleton on its turn is going to try to attack you, and it hits the cat skeleton.
Yeah, it does.
Great. Actually, you know what? It's quite nice up here. I'm quite comfortable.
You see the little mouse minion pull one of its arms off and throw it at you, and it fully beans the cat skeleton in the forehead.
Oh.
The cat roars back, and that is that minion's turn.
That's kind of sad, frankly.
Well, I do feel a bit badly about it, but I don't think it's sentient. I think it's died already.
I sure hope so.
It is the cat's turn. The cat is going to... I have to think about this.
Do what?
I don't know. I didn't plan for this. I think the cat would try to attack you, Henry.
Oh, all right.
Okay, it leans back onto its haunches and then tries to scratch its neck with its hind paw in an attempt to, get you off.
Yeah.
So you are going to take 6 points of slashing damage as it slashes you.
Then, in that case, I think I'm going to defend.
Okay.
So I'm going to use a reaction and take one of my actions to reduce that by 5. So I just take 1.
Ooh, okay. Good work.
Nice.
You take 1 point of slashing damage. The cat skeleton switches tactics and is going to attempt to bat you, Lilah.
Oh.
It stops trying to scratch Henry, realizes it's not really doing much, and is going to try and take you out instead.
Lori, no.
Let's see. There's something about this also when I'm in this form.
Ooh. Okay.
Whenever you interpose or defend, you may spend 1 mana to force them to reroll. Okay, so...
Ooh.
Okay.
So go ahead. Do your worst.
Okay. That is going to be 8 points of slashing damage.
Ooh.
She is so fearsome in this form that she's forcing you to re-roll.
Ooh, okay. Okay. The cat skeleton starts to throw down a paw, and at the last second is a little like,
She hisses at you. Stop calling me Lori!
What is this, your...
No, it's not. It's really not.
Susie, you really gotta help me with this name thing. I'm completely lost.
It's Lilah. It's been Lilah this whole time.
It's been what?
And she roars, Lilah!
Elder Siouxsie, do you think that if we tell them that it's Lori, they'll start using Lilah?
Anything could happen, dear. You just have to try.
As this conversation is happening, the cat swings down another paw. You're going to take 6 points instead.
When I'm in beast form, it doesn't say anything about armor still.
Nimble says to not look at the rules.
Yeah, Nimble says to not look at the rules. I am going to say you probably still have your armor.
Yay.
I don't think you're just not wearing it. And
Very
you know
good,
what?
very good.
We'll take a look at the rules once this episode is over. We'll come back next time with a definitive answer on that. So that is the cat skeleton's turn. The minion has already gone. At the top of the order, Cinna, you hear as 3 more minions begin to rise from the ground at the top of the order.
Is there any indication as to why this is happening, or is someone summoning them?
Sure, you think that this is going to continue happening until the cat skeleton is taken out.
Oh, so it doesn't seem to be the glyph?
You think the glyph has risen the cat skeleton. All of the other minions will continue spawning until the boss is taken out.
Gotcha.
All right. I'm going to take my crotchet stick and take a nice hearty swing at one of the cat's legs.
I keep forgetting the crotchet
I love
stick.
crotchet stick.
God. Yeah, go ahead.
That's a 5.
You swing your crotchet stick, whack one of the cat's forearms, and you hear a crack from one of its forearm bones as you do 5 points of damage.
I have a new ability called Swift Strike for level 2, where I can ignore disadvantage from rushed attacks. So I'm going to whack again.
Ooh.
Excellent.
Okay, go ahead.
That is another 8 damage.
Whoa.
That is a good chunk of damage. You swing it around, crack the other forearm, and the cat skeleton is starting to not look great. Anything else you do want? You have one more action.
Can I use my yarn like a lasso again and try to hold the cat down to the ground to maybe lower the... Well, I guess it doesn't really have a difficulty to getting hit, but just to keep it from being as mobile.
I think that would be a finesse check.
Okay.
And I'm gonna have you roll a contested finesse check versus the cat's might.
That's a natural 1 plus 2 for 3.
No. Oh, bud.
The thing that sucks, the cat rolled a 4. So the thing is, it is unimpressive all the way around. You are trying desperately to loop the cat skeleton. It is stumbling in order to get away. You know when you trap a cat and the cat's like it is lurching everywhere to try and get out of your grasp. It is a hot mess. Unfortunately, the slip does not go all the way around.
Hold still. Stop it. No, don't look at it.
So the cat unfortunately remains free. That is your 3 actions. Next in the order is Lilah.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, Lilah.
Lilah's in this new body, kind of still... wiggling the joystick a little bit is what's happening. She's going to use Gore, which is a beast form general attack. And so she's going to try to use one paw to swipe the back legs because the front ones have been broken. Is that right? Is that right?
They're cracked. They're not quite broken.
Oh, cracked. All right, she's gonna just do one major swipe for the front legs.
Ooh, okay. Go ahead.
She got 4. Oh, plus my level. Okay, so it's 6.
You do 6 to it. This is normally the part of combat where I would say the cat looks bloodied. However, as it has no blood, it is starting to look cracked. It's not doing great. Its mobility is starting to slow down. The forepaw that you whack, that crack deepens across, and you think it might take one more good hit.
Oh, Lilah's gonna take a second one.
All right,
Oh,
go
there you
ahead.
go.
Gonna go for the gore. Going for the gore. She got a
All right.
7 this time.
That does it. With that, you smash through one of the bones holding this cat skeleton's forearm together, and it shatters in 2. It is now down to 3 legs. And it hisses at you. You're not quite sure how it's managing that sound, but it does.
I hiss back.
Nice whack, la.
La,
Ah.
la,
La,
La. La. La.
Lala.
Right. Well, it is closer.
It's
We're getting close.
Yeah, no, it's definitely closer than Laurie.
Lilah, with your reaction from earlier, that is all 3 of your actions. Siouxsie, it is your turn. There are 4 minion skeletons and 1 cat skeleton. The cat skeleton does not look good.
Siouxsie looks at the cat skeleton. How far away is it from them?
It's within striking distance of all of you.
Cool. Okay. This has reach 4, so I think I should be okay. Siouxsie points a little clawed tortoise finger at this and is going to use her hex power. She kind of stares at it, and her eyes kind of glint in this very low light of this kind of heavily kind of covered area.
Okay.
And she says,
Henry, good prince, look alive.
Oh, yes, ducking.
that is... that is a 3 on the die, plus 2, which is 5 points of damage.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh.
You all watch as a beam of like reddish orange light zaps forth from Siouxsie's little wizened, crooked finger and strikes out at another one of this cat's legs to try and break it. I'm going to do that 5 points of damage.
Ooh.
Yeah.
The other front leg shatters, and it slams to the ground. Its back 2 legs still moving and rearing, its jaws snapping.
Oh. Lilah chases the air where that laser was.
Keep it together.
Oh, it's hard to focus.
Siouxsie, you have 2 more actions, I believe.
Okay, so spells still count as attacks, right? No matter what?
If they do damage.
Got it. Okay. Seeing the success that she just had, Siouxsie reaches out again, doubling her efforts. I'm going to do another hex. At disadvantage, I'm going to roll my 2d4.
Okay.
One of them is a 1. One of them's a 4.
Ooh.
It's the worst. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You see her kind of snap her fingers as she kind of watches the beam kind of fizzle out in her hands.
I'm doing my best. Good job, everyone. Keep up the valiant efforts.
I'll appreciate the morale boost.
You're doing wonderfully. I'm a little singed, but otherwise great.
No.
Henry's whiskers are like a little curled and singed from the red energy.
What's the word for when you kill a prince? It's no regicide.
Well, I think with as unimportant as I am in the hierarchy, it might just be murder.
Oh, all right. Well, whatever it is, don't do it.
Yes, thank you.
Great. Anything else you do on your last action?
I don't think so.
All right. that brings us to Prince Henry. Prince Henry, you are riding this rapidly deteriorating cat skeleton. It has slammed down onto its chest, having both of its forearms disappeared. It is still snapping around. It's still dangerous. What do you do?
I just thought of it. I think it's mouse slaughter. Well, I suppose I'd like to attack it with the telling tack, but first of all, I've actually got 2 actions, so I think the first thing I'm going to do is use the assess action to try to create an opening, or look for an opening.
I mean, it's a skeleton. There's a lot of openings.
Right.
It's more opening than it is bone.
Yes, but I need to find a sensitive one.
There
Great.
you go. Yes.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, that is, I'm going to use insight as the skill for this.
Okay.
And I rolled a 21.
Yeah,
All right.
that'll do it.
Right.
The DC to beat was 12.
Yeah. So the way that create an opening works is that you can roll a skill check of your choice. The DC is 12, and if you succeed, you get to add an extra +1 to your primary die. So now I'm going to attack it with the telling tack. Yay! Ooh, and that is 9 slashing damage.
That is exactly the right amount. What do you do to defeat this thing?
I think I would just like to put this poor creature out of its misery. It's been buried. It's supposed to be dead. And I don't think Elder Siouxsie or Archimedes would be particularly proud of me if I made this very gory or elaborate. So I think just a very swift, clean blow from the riding position that Henry's in to the back of its head to, as quickly and painlessly as possible, just bring this creature back to rest.
This cat skeleton is less a living thing and more just sort of magic bound to bones. And so when you strike its magic source and expel it, and explode it. And so as you drive the telling tack in, it leaps onto its back legs, and you are hoisted up into the air, almost like a cowboy. And as you are brought up, you are brought above the tops of the foliage for a moment. You glimpse Mahl around you. You see in the morning light, giants have begun to arrive in Mahl. They are here. And in the distance, you see the hexagonal tower of Kiosk. Before the cat begins to fall rapidly back to the earth, and as it does, the magic holding it together explodes outward, non-damaging to everyone. But in this wave that rockets out, it blasts the 4 other minions. They disappear. The cat shatters to bones, and you hit the dirt as you are all out of combat.
Lilah, pads at the empty spot where it was,
Good kitty. Good kitty. It's all right.
Lilah, I think it's dead. That's just my tail.
Oh,
it's all right.
Sorry.
That's okay. No, I think it's dead though. That's the tail.
Prince Henry, are you injured? Are you all right?
Bit injured, but worth it. That was a lot of fun. How's everyone else feeling?
I mean, we fought skeletons. I'm a little freaked out.
Do we think that was the work of Lephaedra, the left hand of Arcadia?
Probably.
Right.
It seems to be a poor thing to do to a living creature. We should be allowed to die and rest, and not be reanimated by someone's whims.
You see the brow of Siouxsie's face is furrowed as she slowly makes her way kind of tentatively over to this big corpse and looks at it with a lot of empathy on her face. She's seen old things, obviously. She is many, many long-lived years into her life, and there's a lot of pity that she has in her heart for this thing. Siouxsie places her hand on top of the snout like where the snout would be, like right where that little bone is, and says,
"Fearsome feline, lingered in death, we say goodbye as you take your last breath. With respect you were born, and in some, same you have died. Find comfort and solace in your afterlife's pride."
And like I think you see the bones start to sink back into the ground, but there's an outline of golden light around it that's similar to the same magic that you saw her use earlier, that wasn't born from rage or defensiveness, but born from her own inner magic.
That's so sweet.
Well, Siouxsie, that was lovely.
We all deserve the respect, Cinna. We all deserve it.
Henry slowly puts down a plastic spoon he was about to use as a shovel.
Oh, dear Henry, oh, you're so polite, my darling.
Elder, that was really beautiful. How did you do that? Have you always been able to do that?
It's all about trying to bring people peace. Now that this thing is gone, I don't want to hold dominion over it. I simply helped it go back to where it belonged. That is the mark of a good leader, Prince Henry, knowing when to show rage and ire and strength, and knowing when to show mercy.
Well, what a magnificent leader you are, then. Thank you for giving this creature such a beautiful send-off.
Hopefully this time it will stay dead. I don't want to have to be rude again.
After you have reconsecrated this ground, you move forward. The earth here feels at peace once more, and you continue walking through the otherwise quiet Middlewood. You hear in the distance the sounds of footsteps, thunderous, booming, so much larger than any of you, the giants. They are here in Mahl now, for it is their time. As this thought begins to emerge of what happens next, you find that you don't have long to ponder it, for you reach the end of the Middlewood. Without ceremony, without any sort of warning, the Middlewood abruptly ends. The dirt becomes tile, the vegetation vanishes, and you look out of the Middlewood and you see Henry, you see what you saw before, but now you all see it rising from the tiled earth. A massive six-sided structure stands in the midst of no one's land. A vast stretch of wasteland which separates eastern and western Mahl. It is the castle city of Kiosk. A den of purloining peddlers, runaway rapscallions, and other lawless lamos. Each of its 6 sides is topped with a glass observation room. The view from these must be stunning. But Cinna and Siouxsie, you remember with a shudder that just beyond Kiosk, at the edge of eastern Mahl, lies the ruins of Petlandia. Were you to climb to Kiosk's ramparts and gaze from one of these observation rooms, you'd likely see the darkened interior where once you spent night after horrible night. But you are not at Kiosk, for the vast stretch of tiled earth from here to there lays completely exposed to the giants. And as if to prove that point, as you gaze forth, boom, a massive foot comes crashing to the tiled earth before you. You are standing in the presence of one of these giants of Mahl. And you do not know if they have seen you. And now, as you look, you notice Another walks back and forth to one side. These two seem to be conversing, their deep voices breathing the mystic yet harsh language of the giants. Each dons a bulky red jacket with white sleeves, likely some kind of identifier for their own kingdom. Do giants have kingdoms? To your dismay, in the distance, an additional giant leans on Kiosk's glass-topped parapets. Is she guarding it? She dons heavy gothic war paint and colors which reflect Kiosk. Perhaps she is the city's guardian? It's impossible to tell. But the problem remains. How can you proceed? With 3 giants between here and Kiosk, how could you possibly hope to cross the gap? What do you do?
Lilah, can you tell what they're talking about? You speak giant, don't you?
Let me listen. She's still a mountain lion. She's above you.
Oh,
and she's kind of folded into loaf shape.
Oh.
Trying to be
Legs
as small
tucked
as
under.
possible. And so she listens in. She can understand giant speak.
You understand giant speak, but the lore of what they're talking about is a little foreign to you. So let me have you roll either an insight or lore check.
You want to know something funny? I leveled up and increased my lore.
Ooh,
That's
perfect
so
timing.
Crazy.
Lila's
Yes.
lore.
10.
You've got this all figured out.
No. Oh no.
I don't trust you.
Oh no.
The giants are sisters, and one is comforting the other. For the one who paces has been called on for a giant ritual of seemingly great importance. She must go to the stag on the night of the promenade. And she is troubled by this. Perhaps it is an arduous task to go to the stag. She does not want to go it alone. She seeks the aid of the farther giant, but frets that she will not receive it.
Wow.
Lilah, as you say these things, Siouxsie, let me have you roll a lore check.
Okay.
Ooh.
That is a 17.
Oh my goodness.
There we go.
With Lilah's help, well, actually, you get 2 things. One by yourself and one with Lilah's help. Siouxsie, you recall the giant standing behind Kiosk. Though you know Little Giant, you know her name is Penny. She once frequented the gates of Hatopic and was its guardian. And she was always kind to you. She still dons her gothic war paint. And you've always suspected her to be the greatest warrior of all the giants because of this. And because of Lilah's success on this role, you also know that it is no small wonder this nearby giant is so fearful to request her presence at the stag on the promenade night. It must be either a ritual of great importance or a truly ghastly ordeal for her to need the aid of such a powerful warrior.
Siouxsie looks at the others.
I am quite rusty in my understanding of the giant's tongue. However, I have had good experiences with the one who has black clouds around her eyes. Quite nice, despite looking quite vicious. And I think that this must be some kind of very great feat ahead of the young one, if she need to inquire about backup and support from someone with so many battle scars all over her body, a rainbow of them, a myriad of great designs depicting interesting battles won and prisoners taken, perhaps.
Wait, Siouxsie, is this the one? Is it the one that repaired your shell?
Yes, well, the leader the leader of the ones who repaired my shell. Several of them were quite nice to me, you see.
Can we ask for safe passage?
I should think so.
Well, do we have a way to communicate with her? Because even if she is kind, if she sees you and doesn't know where we want to go, she may just drop you off in the same place she dropped you off in before.
She would perhaps think to bring us back to the lake. However, I do think that with the aided influence of our new friend Lilah, perhaps we could be more effective at communication, as you do speak the giant's tongue, do you not?
I do. I might have a weird accent to them.
It's quite
That's all right. It's far better than nothing.
Should I stay like this or go back to my normal, beautiful self down there where you are?
Are you like a...
I'm a baby mountain lion right now.
I was like, you look like a kitten.
I'm a kitten, yeah.
Lilah, do you think that being in the form that you're in now, being terribly cute and persuasive, that you could perhaps incept an idea into one of these giants' minds, persuading them to take us all the way to Kiosk?
Oh, you got it, dude. And she licks her paw and cleans her cheek. Do you think it'll be even cuter if you hop on Fresh Prince?
Absolutely it would, Lilah. I'd love to ride another cat.
All right, everyone, into formation. Let's make this an official giant wee folk meeting.
I climb on top of Lilah.
Siouxsie does uppy hands to Cinna so that she can move faster.
Yes. Cinna hoists Siouxsie up on top of them and then just starts wielding their crotchet stick like a baton for someone at the front of a marching band.
Like what is it, like a drum major? A majorette.
Now, which giant are we heading toward?
The one with the war paint.
The one with the war paint.
Yes.
All right.
Her name is Penny.
Penny.
No affiliation with the kingdom of Jackpenny.
Oh, I wondered. That was frightening for a moment. Thank you for clarifying.
But of course.
You head forth from the middle wood. As you head out, are you stealthing or are you trying to catch the attention of these giants?
I think we're trying to be obvious. We're promenading.
We're promenading. We're being really, really ostentatious.
Yes. We are a turtle on top of a bunny and a mouse on top of a little cat.
Lilah turns on the ignition and starts the heavy...
Yeah, Siouxsie knows that when the giants' faces rain, that the thing that really helps them is comfort. And Lilah can give that comfort right now to Warbringer Penny's ward.
Lilah is zigzagging her way.
Oh, she got a little question mark tail.
Cinna's trying to hop as gently as possible since they have Siouxsie on top of them, but it's very stopping and starting like a teenager in a car.
Siouxsie's got the little dad brakes going. They're just hitting a little
Careful now.
imaginary.
Careful now. Steady.
You all journey forth, and as players, I will let you in on something that your characters will not know.
Oh no.
When giants see your characters, they do not see the swords, they do not see the armor, they do not see the forms. So when you emerge, there is a turtle riding a bunny and a mouse riding a cat.
Yep.
The rabbit is wrapped in yarn.
You all emerge. The giant closest to you stops and lets out. You're not sure, as characters, you're not sure what kind of sound this is. It sounds like a scream.
Lilah's gonna bolt for Penny for protection.
The giant bends down to scoop you up, and you dodge out of her grasp as both of these giants.
Duck! The battle has begun!
Duck.
Weapons!
Stay calm, stay calm, stay calm.
Right, duck and cover into battle formations.
You hear Siouxsie say, "Stay calm. We are what is called cute. It's okay.
Cute.
It is all right. Yes, cute."
Elder Siouxsie, this is a war parley.
Correct. However, sometimes we need to speak the enemy's language to be understood. So this is a temporary allyship with two folk that we are trusting tentatively.
All right.
I think Siouxsie looks over at both of them and gives... Can I roll?
Influence?
Yeah, maybe.
I think so. Because I want to give, like, Puss in Boots eyes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I want to give, like, little sweetie
Oh,
blinkies.
little sweetie eyes.
So does
Absolutely.
Lilah. Lilah's eyes turn pitch black.
Little kitten orbs.
Cinna gets aggressively still in the I need to bolt at any moment.
Can I give Lilah the help action because I'm on top of her, and it'll just be Henry is getting ready to draw the telling tack and go to war, but what the people see is just a little mouse crouched on his hind legs on top of a kitten with his little paws in the air.
Yes. Yeah. Lilah, roll it with advantage.
Can we get an unlikely animal friendships bonus?
Yes.
I got a 16.
I got a dirty 20.
Amazing.
We're genuinely
Adorable.
we're so cute right now.
These two giants fully crouch down. They have their hands up as if to they are attempting to be as non-threatening as possible, you think.
Mm-hmm.
And then one of them slowly reaches her hands towards the four of you.
Lilah headbutts the hand and kind of nuzzles it.
Brace, Cinna. This time will not be rough like it used to be at Petlandia.
I'm trusting you, Siouxsie, but if they get fresh, I'm bolting, and there's no guarantee you're coming with me.
That's quite all right, my friend. Also, you may hold my hand if you'd like.
Oh, I'll hold your hand. Thank you very much. Need it.
This is all well and good, but should someone be ready to hit them with a stick?
I got my stick ready. I got my stick.
Point it away.
Damn and blast. All right, I put the telling tack away.
Do you let yourselves be caught by these giants?
If that is what Elder Siouxsie wishes, then yes.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to roll for it, but yes.
I think once we're in their hands, Siouxsie, in our language, looks to Lilah.
I think Prince Henry is quite right. As you speak their language, and as you have your telepathic powers, you should let them know that we are content in this land and just need to be placed elsewhere out of harm's way.
Yeah. Lilah's radio frequencies, haunted voices,
Oh my god.
are as she stares up at them with these glass black eyes, she captures them mentally and just kind of kiosk, like the image of the kiosk over and over again as it gets
Whoa.
closer and closer to them in their minds.
This is for sure an influence check. I need you to roll influence.
That's a 21.
Outstanding.
Hell yes.
Lilah, incredible.
I'm so proud.
The giant holding you is the one that was comforting the other. The other is looking at all of you tentatively, and the comforting one holding you snaps her attention to Kiosk and Penny, and then looks at the fretting one and like does a little head nod towards Penny.
Yeah.
and like motions to the animals in her hands, motions to you small folk, and then nods towards Penny. The fretting one lets out an exasperated sigh, and then you all are being carried to Kiosk.
Oh, Lilah, well done. That was excellent. It's very high up here. I don't like it.
Not while I'm purring.
It is so high from up here. It is a dizzying height. You are at the moment about as tall as Kiosk's ramparts. And the sisters head over. You are bundled in the arms of I will say the older sister to differentiate them. She has you bundled in her arms as she leans on Kiosk, and the giants begin to converse. Lilah, you catch snippets here and there of finding lost animals, and Penny looks at the four of you, and immediately, Siouxsie, you see recognition in her eyes as she sees you.
Siouxsie kind of moves kind of back and forth, waiting, because she's on all four feet, and kind of moves, like shifts her weight from her left side feet to the right side feet, left side feet, and does kind of like a little happy dance. And waves her like shell at Penny to remind her of like the good turn that she did.
Oh,
The older sister sets you all down on the top of Kiosk. You are on the parapet of Kiosk. It is you see beneath you are the glass observation rooms of its tops. As the giants continue to converse, you see the younger sister and Penny begin to talk more, and the eldest sort of steps back. You believe that she is using this opportunity to request assistance at the night of the promenade. And as you look around, let me have all four of you make either examination checks or perception checks for a way out of here.
Only 5.
Yeah, that's a 6 for me.
16.
Ooh, Lilah's on one.
Cinna got a 2. I think Cinna can't help looking over at Petlandia.
There's a lot going on. This is the closest all of you have been to a giant, with the exception of Siouxsie. This is the closest you have been to a giant in a long time. Siouxsie, you have been close to giants before, and they were kind to you, but you don't know if that is still the case. Cinna, the only giant you've come close contact with is the guardian of Petlandia, the one who turned Dreadwing into what he is now. Henry, you've never come into contact with giants, but you've heard the stories. And Lilah, you hear giants speak all the time.
Yeah. I'm a week old also.
You're a baby.
I'm a baby.
You're just a baby.
I don't have the anxiety, you know?
Yeah, you are looking around and you see there is a place where the observation rooms end, and set into the parapets there is a trapdoor, one that would likely descend into the depths of Kiosk.
How distracted are they right now in this conversation?
Pretty
distracted.
In the very least, the younger sister and Penny are distracted. They both seem you're not quite able to make out giant expressions. It does not seem to be a dangerous situation. They both seem to be thrilled. It is the older sister that is a little removed from these proceedings and is more likely to notice you escaping.
All right, everybody keep smiling. Smiling, just smile. But I see a door. There's a door over there. How far is it from us?
So there is near, medium, far, and farthest. I would say it is medium. So it would take one action to get to it.
All right, I'm gonna go for it, but I'm going to change back when we get to the door, so you're gonna have to jump off.
Do we need some sort of distraction?
Did we need another distraction, or is that distraction enough of her just switching?
Is there just like something around that we could use?
Is there something on the parapet that we can knock off?
Can I paw something?
Yes.
Just like paw something off of the counter like a little cat as a distraction.
Yeah. Just tell me what it is and I'll do it.
I'm not even gonna have you roll for that because that's so good. This is like a t-shirt kiosk in real world. There are these in-game. There are these large swaths of folded fabric, and Lilah, you are able to slap down one of your paws. It gets caught in your claw, and as you whip it away, the cloth goes sailing over the side of Kiosk to the tiled earth far, far below.
Go now!
You see the eldest sister notice this and reach down to pick it up, and you all have an opening.
Amazing.
I'm going to have you all roll stealth checks with advantage.
Ooh.
All right.
Oh my god, an 11.
Okay. That's not the worst roll in the world.
Hey,
Not terrible.
not bad.
16.
16.
21.
With a -2, 15.
Wow.
So altogether, your group average is likely around the 17 mark. So you all bolt for it. You move past these folded swaths of fabric, move through more hanging bits, and make it to the trap door. You throw it open, and all of you dive through the threshold.
As Lilah dispels beast shift, she transforms from a cat back to a mushroom as she goes headfirst into the door.
As soon as she bolts off, Henry immediately forgets that he's supposed to jump and just falls off of her unceremoniously. Just bop, 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 bop.
You all tumble down the stairs into the depths of Kiosk. The trapdoor slams shut behind you. You hear confused giant voices. Something about missing animals? You're not able to catch it all, but you go tumbling into Kiosk.
Here we go!
Oh my god, he threw the chair.
He threw the chair.
And now he's getting it back because we're gonna have to sit.
We are in Casey's home. That was Casey's actual chair.
You look out of the window and you see Toyota Previa upside down on fire.
Oh my god.
But it's not nearby any trees or anything, so it's fine.
On fire.
Oh, it's fine. It's not fine to me, GM. Jesus Christ, that's my fucking car.
Dynamite headbutt! He screams as he headbutts this man.
Honestly, his left jaundiced eyeball pops out of his head.
Oh, and if you were to take a picture the second their two heads were touching, it might have been an intimate, tender scene between friends or lovers. But if you were to take a picture at any other second, it is just absolutely horrifying.
For some men, violence is a form of intimacy, which is so sad.
That is
Maybe
so
for this
sad.
man. But anyway. Smashed in the head!
Bodhi has a pocket full of one oversized precious moment angel that has a real strange face.
Oh, I thought that was your dick.
Oh! It was his dick. There's a hole in his pocket, and his penis, which does resemble a precious moment angel with a strange face.
Oh, it's a strange face, but it actually looks like a pretty normal penis head.
And that's what we call facts.
And he looks back and he says one last threatening phrase, pointing into the bar.
I'm gonna. And Violet shoots him in the head.
You see this guy's ear get blown off, flying off his head. Ah!
Bye-bye.
And then at this point, Scratch pops up like a mummy.
Ah, mummy! Headbutt! Dynamite headbutt!
Something is rising, piecing itself together from the bodies and viscera around it. Its black wings spread, and it looks back at you with red, wet eyes.
Got her.
Welcome to the Beastlands. Here, the only law is of the jungle, the only call of the wild. But all is not balanced in these happy hunting grounds, and when aberrant scars of the Planescape's great conflicts tarnish these lands, only the noble Unicorn Knights can preserve the natural order. Or at least their recent contractors can give it their best shot. The quarry is clear, the trail warm. It's time to assemble our hunting party. Rolling with Difficulty presents our third D&D campaign, Hunting Party. Enter the Beastlands with our noble Unicorn Knights and hunt some aberrations on all fine podcasting platforms, or catch us over on the Rolling with Difficulty YouTube channel where you can get the same episodes but with animated battle maps. But whether you go for YouTube or your podcast platform of choice, happy hunting!
Howdy, y'all! Are you looking for a way to design and build models of your own favorite tabletop characters? If you are, I want to introduce you to Hero Forge. At HeroForge.com, you can create a fully customizable miniature using their database of dozens of fantasy species and thousands of parts to choose from, all from their super user-friendly website. You can order your custom mini directly from Hero Forge or download and print it at home if you have access to a 3D printer. We used Hero Forge to start designing our Badlands characters way back at the beginning, and their huge range of customization options really helped us to bring the Twin River Trio to life. But Hero Forge does more than just minis. They also do 3D custom printed dice and custom acrylic keychains. If you expect to make a lot of minis, I would recommend checking out their Pro or Pro Plus subscription. The Pro subscription gives you access to kit bashing, photo booth, and tools to organize your minis. Pro Plus gives you all of that, plus 5 monthly digital credits for either printing at home or moving your creations over to a virtual tabletop. Visit HeroForge.com today to start designing your own custom minis. And don't forget to check back often. New content is added every week. Happy building!
Die Meta Dungeon is a new campaign-length adventure for the Die RPG that will take you on a whirlwind dungeon crawl through your favorite TTRPGs of the 1970s all the way up through today. For those who don't know, Die RPG is a game where your character gets sucked into a dark fantasy world where they'll have to confront their real-life traumas and emotions. But don't worry, not your real-life traumas and emotions, just your characters, unless that's something you want to do. Now, each level of the Die Meta Dungeon has mechanics that have been adapted to reflect the different eras and trends in TTRPGs. And as this adventure is a little meta, you might even see some cameos from your favorite RPG designers. If you're already a fan of Die, interested in TTRPG history, or dig dungeon crawls, you're going to want to check out the Die Meta Dungeon. Unfortunately, it's not released yet, but if you head on over to BackerKit.com where it's crowdfunding, you can reserve your copy today.
Attention bounty hunters, outlaws, and space cowboys. Soul Muppet Publishing has just announced Orbital Blues Month, a collaborative crowdfunding campaign featuring 6 different creators, each celebrating our favorite space western TTRPG, Orbital Blues. Launching April 1st on BackerKit, this expansion of the Frontier Galaxy brings new adventures, factions, and mechanics. And as a fan of all things space western, I can't wait to see what's in store. If you're an experienced runner that knows a thing or two about Heartbreak on the Cosmic Range, or if you're a fan of Cowboy, Bebop, Firefly, and Guardians of the Galaxy and don't know about Orbital Blues, well, now's the perfect time to saddle up. Filled with high-tech data heists, high-octane space racing, and even an interstellar train line, this series of releases will have a little something for everyone. Orbital Blues Month starts April 1st on BackerKit. I'll see you there, partner. Kiosk's structure is interesting. Its over maul is reflected in its under maul. It is a tower both upward and downward. Its levels and staircases continue down and down, revealing layers and layers of pubs, alleys, storefronts, passages. It's almost a bit overwhelming as you journey down. How could you possibly find anyone in this place? It's a city built to hide. As you descend, you make it to the ground floor of Kiosk. Close by, there is a large pub. The Pickled Rat. There is no better place for information gathering than a pub, but some of its patrons may be less than savory.
We knew we were going to get into danger in this direction, so I said we just dive in.
Is there like no map or anything?
The thing about Kiosk, you likely will not find a map of this place, because a map would betray what it is at its center. It is a place to hide and a place to deal. It is a place on a way to somewhere or from something. Everyone here does not want to be found. The only real map are its denizens.
Right, so I think that before we go in to the Pickled Rat, I found that one thing that helps me to get sort of bullied less frequently in non-royal circles is to look a bit less posh, a bit less fancy. I think at the moment we all sort of look like we've just come out of King's Court, so I think we need to scuff ourselves up a bit to look perhaps a bit more plebeian.
Oh, how dare you! Oh.
And I think the other thing that I may be able to help with is that I usually have an ear to the ground, so I might be able to help us pick up a bit of gossip. And mechanically, I do actually have a background called Ear to the Ground, where I have advantage on checks to know or obtain gossip for events that will soon happen or have happened less than a year ago.
Ooh.
This is, of course, rather an important skill for making sure that if your father betrays King's Court, you get out of town before they kill you.
Checks out. Prince Henry, you say this about the clothing, that we all look rather fancy, and that snaps Siouxsie out of her panic. You see them look down at their like beat up shell with all the like patching all over it, and they're like tattered like fishnet and like rag kind of outfit, and their like little hood, and they just kind of look at you with a very warm smile. I think this is like the most genuine compliment anyone's ever given her. She's like in her feelings for a second.
Oh,
Elder Siouxsie, with as bedazzled and bright as you are, I cannot imagine anyone more beautiful and regal than you. You simply must roll around in the dirt so that these people do not know that you are a queen in disguise.
Meanwhile, a few feet away, Cinna is already just like flopped over in the dirt. Well, I'm sorry, should I have waited?
Henry, you feel a little beaked peck on the back of your head as Siouxsie passes and gives you like a little smooch with consent.
I blush a little bit
before like diving into the dirt next to Cinna.
Am I doing this right? Is there a process that I should be perhaps making? An angel wings, perhaps? Something, yeah?
Here, just flip up onto your shell and I'll just spin you around a few times.
Oh, quite good.
Well, I come from the dirt.
Yes, Mushling, you do look rather more like you belong here, as long as you're comfortable.
Well, I'm going to... And she rips off the sleeves off her onion skin dress. And it's just like sleeveless now.
Like a little gym tank dress.
Much better.
Looking good, Lilac.
Lilah is short for lilac.
Is it really?
Did I do it?
You've done it, Cinna. Oh, goodness. What a day.
Oh, that's wonderful. Yeah, it only took you a week. I'll also stash my Mothwing cloak that's sort of representative of the royalty of Jackapenny and replace it with a burlap one that I have for the express purpose of hiding as a political hostage.
Good plan. You all roll in the dirt and the mud of this level of Kiosk. As you do, one of the denizens of the Pickled Rat comes stumbling out, a mug of bright orange liquid in his hands. He looks at the four of you, says, "Cheers," and then continues on down the street.
Wait, Cinna. What? I need you to punch me in the face as hard as you can.
Why?
We need to look rugged.
I thought you'd never ask.
No hesitation.
I rolled a 1.
No, you missed yourself.
Just standing there face forward.
All right, no, I'm just rusty. All right, one more time.
I'm stood directly in front of you. I think we just scuff each other up and walk in.
You head in to the Pickled Rat. As you head in, you confirm your previous suspicions. This place is crowded with rough customers. At one table, a lizard darts the sharpened end of a thumbtack back and forth between his fingers as several small folk look on. At another, a vicious-looking group of voles play cards, all of them loudly swearing as one lays down a suspicious royal flush. At another, a hamster hurriedly glances over her shoulders before sliding a bag of Pop Rocks candy across the table to a salamander who stuffs it under their shirt.
Oh, so good.
Pop Rocks.
At the bar, a scowling hedgehog fills a glass with that same electric orange liquid. And you are in this place. As you walk in, do you make your way to the bar?
Yes.
I think that's the reasonable thing to do, but can we keep an ear out for any conversations that feel relevant?
Absolutely.
Cinna twitches an ear.
Yeah, you all head to the bar, and as you do, Cinna, your ear twitches as someone is quickly approaching you, ruffling through the crowd towards you. As you make it to the bar, a hand claps your shoulder, and you hear, well, you've got mighty fine nerve showing your mug around these parts.
Do I know this voice?
You turn to see a grizzled bunny, slightly older than you, with an eye patch. You know this one. Sam Goodeye. They used to be your cellmate back in Petlandia. You were both separated in the escape, and you never knew what happened to them.
Oh.
They scowl for a second at you, and then double over laughing.
Sam!
You should have seen your face.
Sam, you son of a bun! How'd you make it out?
Oh, what? You can't count on old Sam Goodeye to not get themselves out of a scrape, can ya?
Cinna just fully tackles Sam to the ground.
That's so sweet.
You hear the bartender say, "Oi!" And Sam goes, it's all right. I know this fuzz bucket."
I remember when that little giant got you in the eye.
'Twas a nasty day. 'Twas a nasty one, but boy did I get him back.
Wait, did you?
Oh, but I left a couple pellets in his bag, so did I. And who's this you're palling around with now?
Well, let's see here. We got Sue and Hank And Lilah.
Ooh, Hank and Lilah. Hold on a minute.
Pleased to meet your acquaintance.
First time you get Lilah's name right, you're trying to do pseudonyms.
She puts her hand out. She puts her hand out for a greeting and is like, "Enchanté."
I never know what she's saying.
Well, you're a mighty odd bird, aren't you?
A mushroom, but okay.
She speaks in the tongues of giant static.
Oh, pleasure to make your acquaintance, so's I am. And you... They point at you, Siouxsie. They say, forgive me, don't I? Am I not familiar with your mug as well? Have you, perchance, taken a stroll through old Petlandia?
I have, in fact. I remember seeing you alongside Cinna. Siouxsie, hello.
Pleasure to make your acquaintance as well. Any runaway from Petlandia is a friend of mine.
Oh, a pleasure to make your acquaintance, then. We shall be friends.
We shall indeed. And you, they point to you, Henry. I don't know you from Adam. Shall I buy you all a drink?
I could go for a spritz.
Absolutely. What's this orange business they got here?
Why, it's the nectar of Julius.
Oh.
That's a mighty hard one to get your paws on.
Quite delicious.
Imported, so's I hear, from the lands of King Julius. Shall I treat you all to its taste?
Oh,
please.
Yes, please. I've been dying to try it. I've heard wonderful things.
They hop over to the bar, slap down on the counter, and say, Paul, any drink passes over the lips of these four is on my tab.
Aww.
Friends they are.
Wow, big spender.
Paul grunts and fetches 4 glasses to set before the 4 of you. And as he does, Sam turns to you all and says, well, you came at just the right time. Come a day later and you would have missed old Sam Goodeye.
Oh, really? Are you on the move?
I'm shipping out.
Where are you going? If you don't mind my asking, stranger and all, sorry.
No, 'twas I that brought up the subject. Have you ever wondered what lies beyond Mahl? And I'm not talking about the lot of the Par King, that desolate wasteland that surrounds Mahl on all sides. No, I'm talking beyond it.
A very fast film reel of like a time lapse of someone walking backwards out of the mall into their car and out trail. Like this whole sequence passes through Lilah's mind in half a second, and she just goes, I'm from there.
Are you now?
Yeah.
Then you know the lands of beauty.
I come from Garden of the Gods.
The Garden of the Gods. 'Tis a beautiful phrase, and exactly the right one. For 'tis true, 'tis the Garden of the Gods. Cheers your drink and says, I am leaving for it. Call old Sam Goodeye a god, for I will be in their garden tomorrow.
How do you intend to get there?
I've thrown in my lot with a group of moles. Tunneled they have, beyond Mahl, beyond the lot of the Par King, out into the wilderness beyond the Garden of the Gods. I've seen the tunnel for myself. I know it to be true. They say it will not last. Tonight is the night. We leave Mahl.
Do you know who the moles are aligned with? We're dealing with some serious treachery here, and the peace between kingdoms is already beginning to fracture.
Exactly my thinking. 'Tis but the perfect time to leave. Ain't it so? These moles, unaligned they are, hold no loyalty, much like all in Kiosk, hold no loyalty to King's Court, Arcadia, Jackapenny, all these kingdoms and their made-up rules. Escape we to the only rules that matter, the rule of the wilds. Free bunnies, I be.
You know, I've dared sometimes in the night to dream about the world outside. I've never known anything but Mahl, though I know I wasn't born here. I was brought to Petlandia, but even though I feel the outside in my bones, it's a frightening proposition, isn't it?
But an exciting one. Cinna, Siouxsie, you know the struggles of Petlandia. You know the horrors these giants can bring. Good and ill. They are fickle. 'Tis best to have nothing to do with them. Hank, Lilah, I know not why, but I feel kinship with you already.
Well, that's lovely.
Come with us, and we will escape this land.
Can I take a look at the telling tag?
Yeah.
Is it glowing? Because, I mean, they're saying that they're not aligned with King's Court, so I would assume no, but...
You don't draw the telling tech, you just sort of... You slide it a little bit out of its holster.
Yeah.
Out of its sheath. Sam did not lie when they say they are not aligned with King's Court. The blade does not glow. But roll insight if you'd like. All of you can.
Yeah, I want to trust this, but I don't completely.
It's only a 6 for Cinna.
And 11.
9.
21.
Ooh.
Okay. Cinna, Lilah, Siouxsie, you're not really able to make out much more than what Sam says. They seem to want to leave. Henry, with a 21. Sam seems jolly, but that seems to hide a deep bitterness. You see, when Sam speaks of the giants, their fist clenches. A scowl appears on their face for just a moment. Their eyebrows tense together. They harbor no love for the giants.
Does any of that bitterness seem to extend to Cinna?
You believe that anyone who has suffered at the hands of the giants is a friend of Sam.
Okay, so it doesn't feel like Sam means to do any of us harm.
Sam is not trying to trick you.
Mm-hmm.
This deal seems genuine. They hold no love for empires, for rules, for the rule of law that could turn on you.
Okay, so this is best possible case scenario. Like, they're being truthful.
Yeah, they are.
Sam, we've all sworn ourselves to a particular mission, and I aim to see it done. If I'm able to get that job done before nightfall, will you wait?
They sigh, down the rest of their nectar of Julius, and say, I will put Mahl behind me at the hour of close. 9. As night falls, so will my time in Mahl. If you are at my side, all the better. And if you're not, then we shall see each other on a sunnier shore.
Cinna, remembering just the times with Sam in the bunny enclosure at Petlandia, just cowering together in fear of the giants, just thinks of this time of finding solace in another prisoner and just gives them a little nuzzle.
I wouldn't ask for more from you. I don't know whether or not I'll go with you on your journey, but if I can, I'll at least come to see you off. And I'll take this time to think about it.
Do so. My offer remains true for you as well. I hope. Anyone who wishes to leave these lands will come with. If you have something that keeps you here, you hold no ill in my heart.
Thank you, Sam, for the very generous offer. I can only speak for myself in saying that my heart, home, and sword are pledged to Mahl. But I wish you the very best of adventures.
They look at you, and they say, I hope Mahl treats you with the same courtesy.
That stings a bit.
And they mean it sincerely.
Yeah, that just hits like a quiet gut punch for Henry.
Yeah.
And they say, but I drink. Another points to Paul and says, so, what brings you to Kiosk? What is this grand mission, if you may speak of it? Well, not all at once.
I defer to the better talkers amongst the group.
Lilah is sticking a hand into the drink because that's actually her mouth. And she's like holding it like a bucket with the other hand because she's so small. And she nudges Prince Henry.
Oh, right. Yes, no, I forgot I was supposed to speak. I forgot I have advantage on this. Well, Sam, I'm sorry, is there an honorific I should be using? We've just met. I feel terrible just using your name.
Why? 'Tis the one I gave myself.
Oh, well, that's lovely. All right, Sam it is then. Well, Sam, something terrible has happened. The children of Tekobel have been abducted by the left and right hands of Arcadia, which seems too tall a tale to be true, but Benji, one of the finest scouts of Tekobel, attested to the fact that the two of them are alive and active once more. They've stolen the children out of Tekobel, and we believe that they are hiding here in Kiosk, waiting for nightfall to finish transporting them to Arcadia.
To Arcadia.
I understand you have no love for Empire, but I can imagine you also have no love for people who would kidnap children from their homes and take them to somewhere unsafe.
I hold no love for those that would do ill to young pups. Foul stirrings have arisen as of late. Legends of the long-dead Rat King rising once more. Know ye the Rat King?
Well, not personally, of course, but...
Only stories.
From stories.
Legends and lore.
Then you might know not one, but many. Tied together, body and soul, into one fearsome critter, larger than 10 rats, full-sized he stood. A fearsome presence on the battlefield. We thought him slain, a sword driven through the knot that served as his heart. And yet, some knots are not so easily severed. Legends, rumors, myths. He still lives. That some semblance of that knot remains, till he might add more to it.
Does that mean that he's looking for individuals to contribute to his heart? Is that what our children are in danger of?
I know not, but if they are in graver danger than you might expect.
Right, well, Sam, have you seen children around here that shouldn't be here with bandits, with anyone?
I have not, but I will say this. Long have I stayed in Kiosk. The pickled rat has served as a home for me for many years. Live I upstairs. But there is one patron in this bar whom I do not know. A braggart. One who has claimed this night of fooling a queen's guard.
We'd scan the room. Do we recognize anyone?
Siouxsie immediately asks,
Did he have a big mouth and lots of future plans involving shaking people down out of their money?
Well, seems he did not stick out so much from Kiosk, save I did not know his name. For he is quite the pickpocket, the scallywag. And wouldn't you know it, he's in this room now.
We look around?
Yeah.
All of you roll examination.
You see Siouxsie's eyes flashing with anger.
12 for Cinna.
21 again.
14.
16.
You all pass.
Mm-hmm.
We look at him at the same time.
Sam's like, don't look now, and then four heads just boom.
Cue the anime sound effect.
You all look, for there at the end of the bar, loudly talking to anyone who would listen, is a mouse. Several empty mugs sit in front of him, and he laughs and says, "Boy, howdy, what passes for the Queen's Guard these days is laughable, I say." And as you all look over at him, he stops, sensing somewhere the gaze. You know that feeling you get when you feel like you're being watched and you look over and there is someone in fact watching you?
Mm-hmm.
It's that times 4.
He's right behind me, isn't he?
Looks over. Actually times 5, because all of you and Sam Goodeye are staring daggers at this guy.
Well, Siouxsie told him off earlier, too.
There was a very kindly warning.
And he says, "Right, I'd like to settle up my tab, and I will be, I hope this'll do it." He sets down what looks to be part of a button, hops off his stool, and begins to make his way through the crowd in an attempt to leave.
Oh, no. Why don't you actually sit down? We would love to have a word with you.
What's the rush? We're just having a good time.
This bandit is scurrying through the crowd in an attempt to get away.
You know what, Paul, could we actually have another round for our friend here? I think we'd love to talk with him.
'Cause it's his birthday.
It is his birthday, and you know what? We would love to just sit him down and have a nice little birthday drink with him. And I try to grab him by the cloak and grapple him.
Okay, roll a finesse check.
Oh, does it have to be finesse? Can it be might?
I'll take might. Yeah.
Amazing.
I'll take might.
Yeah, there's no finesse about it. I think Henry's trying to muscle this guy into a chair.
Yeah, you can muscle him.
Great.
Yeah, go ahead.
Cinna starts rapidly tapping their foot. Happy birthday, happy birthday.
Oh, that was not a very good roll, though. That was only an 8.
Okay.
Can I help?
Yeah.
Can I roll influence to the rest of the bar patrons and be like, it's that guy's birthday?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, Siouxsie, thank you for the help, because that was a 19.
Awesome.
Oh.
Okay.
Got
There we
a dirty
go.
20.
Yeah, Siouxsie just came up behind you and whispered,
This is not one of the times where you must show mercy, Prince Henry.
Oh, are you quite sure?
We tried that already, didn't we?
Wonderful. And I get this guy in a rear naked chokehold and start driving him toward a bar stool.
You have him in a chokehold. He's squealing, screaming. He's fighting. And then, Lilah, what do you say to the patrons of the bar?
Happy birthday
to you.
She's conducting all these ruffians, and she's just like patting people on the shoulder and like clinking.
I have him in a chokehold from behind, and I'm just menacingly singing happy birthday into his ear in the back.
The thing is...
You're lucky it's your birthday, because it might be your last.
The thing is, it does not take much to get a bar full of half-drunk ruffians to join in a song, no matter what it is. And so the entire bar... Happy birthday to you. And you are able to finesse this guy back over to the bar, where Paul looks over the four of you, looks at Sam, who nods, and Paul says,
Yeah. Stick around for your birthday drink, birthday boy.
I slam him into the chair.
You slam him down. Paul grabs a drink, sets it in front of this bandit. And the bandit says, "Oh, yeah, of course. Why would I even leave?"
I think I also crowd him on the left side and like Henry's behind, right?
Oh, yeah. You all group in on this guy. And he's like, "My friends, I did not know you'd be in Kiosk so quickly."
Yes, we heard that you were having another birthday party before this one, and we were wondering what happened to the guests.
I don't...
Particularly a kid's birthday party?
Well, that's a mighty strange thing, isn't it?
Isn't it?
It's what I said, isn't it?
In it.
I don't know.
Just, my eyes are getting big and wild. I just keep saying, in it.
In it.
In it.
Look, what can I do to make sure that my birthday goes as smoothly as possible and that I live to see the next one?
Well, what you can do is you can heed Elder Siouxsie's warning hours ago. Now, unfortunately, that ship seems to have already sailed, and I'm afraid your fate has been decided. So, where are the children?
What children?
I hit him with a crotchet stick.
In it.
Paul says,
"Oi, easy."
1. That's your first birthday hit.
How old are you, buddy?
"Well, I'm coming on 4.
Oh, wonderful. 3 more. Plus an extra for good luck.
All right. Oh, those children.
Right, those children.
Of course. How could I be so silly?
So silly.
Where are they?
I know exactly where they are. Well, it would go a lot smoother if I showed you.
Can I roll about that? Maybe some insight?
Sure.
15 minus 1, 14.
You think he might take you there. You don't know what happens next, though.
One moment, buddy. And don't go nowheres.
And I gesture to the rest of the group for a little huddle.
Lilah sticks her coffee stirrer on his tail.
Ooh, ouchie.
Ooh.
And she goes, huh?
All right. I think this is the best lead we're gonna get. But I don't trust this mouse as far as I can throw him. So, everybody be on your guard. But I think this is the best thing we're gonna get.
I think you might be right.
Oh, God, Sam.
Is this... Sam! Sorry, I sort of just included myself.
No, that's great.
Sure.
It's good to have you.
mean,
I just forgot you were here.
I figured you were gonna be busy, but if you want to help out...
You're not leaving until like way later, right?
You do have time.
I'd be happy to have some extra time with you.
Elder Siouxsie, this all has a very similar energy to those 2 giants talking about going to the stag on the night of the promenade.
Listen, Henry, you are but a young prince, and there is much that you will learn in the years to come. Right now, this is what some giants call grown folks' business.
Well, all right. Frankly, I've never really had much interest in all that. Seems that there's far too much adventure in the world to be dabbling with romantic endeavors, but if I may be so bold, it seems to me that grown folks' business seems dreadful.
Cinna is grabbing their ears and just like stroking them.
It is quite a mixed bag for those who choose to dabble in it, but also, look at the look on our dear Cinna's face. Usually quite guarded, quite sweet, but also a bit vacant, a little bit unfocused. However, right now...
Yes, no, that's troubling. They do seem more distracted than usual.
But look at their eyes.
They are the same colour. They're the same color as they always are.
Yes, they are the same color, but do you see a little twinkle in there?
Oh, yes, of course, but that's from the fire over there. I'm sorry, Elder, are you speaking metaphorically?
When such things come up that you do not understand, it is best to, rather than judge, seek to understand and embrace your friend. That is the right way.
Yes, of course. I'm very happy for them. I'm just also quite happy to be far away from all that here with you.
Yes, it's quite safe over here. But also, there are certain times of the year that perhaps you should stay away from my domicile when certain bearded rats come and pay their respects to the elder.
Oh, it really is everyone, isn't it?
The bandit speaks up and says, "I don't know about you. I keep out of that kind of business. It's a little above my head."
Right, thank you. Finally, someone else.
Yeah, I never quite got it.
So the kids, we should do something about those kids, right?
Oh yes, we should talk about the kids. We should definitely talk about the kids. Right, the children.
Sam's like, "Oh, right, the reason you're here."
Right, yes, no, I think we were in a huddle about the kids. And then we sort of broke off so the two of you could canoodle, and then now we're here. Okay, right.
The Orange Julius is getting to all of us, is what's happening.
Must be the bubbles.
Quite fizzy.
Right, yes, we will follow you to get the kids, and you'd better not double-cross us, but when you inevitably do, we will kill you swiftly and surely.
I would never. Such kind friends on my birthday? Never.
You said that in a way that cannot possibly be anything other than a lie. Take us there, and we will kill you.
Wait, take us there, or we will kill you.
No, I said what I said.
All right. Off you pop.
Bandit downs the rest of his drink, says, "Okay," hops off his bar stool. As you're all walking out, the lizard stops knifing between his fingers and goes, "Hey, happy birthday." And you all
so good.
Head down. And like I said before, Kiosk is it is bustling. There are people everywhere looking over their shoulders. As you make your way through these streets, this bandit takes twists and turns to the point that if you would like to keep track of where you are, I will have you roll a lore check. Sorry, so many lore checks.
Is Cinna's kilt long enough to do sort of a Hansel and Gretel situation?
You will lose most of it.
I will be nude.
The way that you said that was so funny.
And in front of Sam Goodeye, no less.
Ooh.
If we give you something to cover yourself with, could we possibly extend some of that out behind us so we know where we were?
For a little while, but...
If you don't want to, that's quite all right.
Sam takes a shirt from their pack and says, and like without sort of eyes averted from you, says, you can fasten this around your waist.
Aww.
All right.
Lilah got a 17 on the lore check.
Ooh, well maybe we don't need the kilt then. Okay.
I also got a nat 20 lore.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I was just so committed to the bit.
Yeah, you don't gotta unravel that kilt.
No need.
Siouxsie got a 17.
Ooh,
13.
Yeah.
Oh, see? Look at that.
Like, honestly, y'all all have a pretty good sense of where you are still. And you find that the bandit is taking a couple of extra twists and turns and is perhaps going down staircases and then coming right back up them. A couple of turnarounds, a couple of it seems like he may be attempting to lose your sense of direction. You find that the place he takes you to is still on the ground floor of Kiosk. It is around on the far side, but it is still here. He takes you down a long hallway, clicks the door. You all pass through, and you see that it opens into a large room where there are, you see steeds of all kinds. You see a couple of like adolescent cats that seem to be being used as steeds. They seem fine. They don't seem in danger. Like they're grazing from a food bowl. You see, Lilah, you see one thing in particular. In a certain vision that you got before from Archimedes, you saw a vehicle, mighty red and blue with a trailer behind it. You see it now. It is parked in here.
That's the heated wheel.
The one they took the children in.
That's the vehicle that went into Taco Bowl.
You see a couple of guards standing around the perimeter of this vehicle, sort of chatting to each other. They don't seem super... They seem like they're not going to be bothered. Like, they're not expecting any sort of fight. This is an easy gig. So they're just standing around chatting.
Right, what's your name? To the one that we have hostage.
Me. I'm Nibs.
Nibs?
All right, Nibs, where are the children?
He points and says, the trailer right there. That's where the kids are.
They're in there right now?
They're in there right now.
And all we'd have to do is go in there and get them. That feels far too easy.
Take care of the guards. Great. Get them out of the trailer. Should all be fine and dandy.
Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this one bit. Elder Siouxsie, how are you feeling?
Siouxsie looks at him and summons some crackling magic. That is going in between her little talons. Henry, I don't think you've ever seen Siouxsie look this imposing before. Same with you, Lilah. Cinna, you've probably seen a little bit of this, but the other two have never seen Siouxsie like this. It feels like her focus gets so intense that there's almost like a darkness around her that starts to creep in as she stares daggers into Nibs.
All right now, young man. You had a fair shake of it earlier, but we are together now, and I would like for you to tell me what you're not saying, because clearly this is a bit too easy, even for the likes of you.
Roll influence.
16.
Oh.
He looks at you and he says, listen, it's the guards. You just gotta take them out. I'm telling you the honest truth. Once they're taken out, you can snatch the kids and you can all be on your merry way.
Can I roll insight on the guards?
Sure.
It's not very good. That's a 9.
They're not worried. At all.
What do they look like? Like, does it look like we could take them?
Yeah, they're standard guards. They're like soldiers. They are better than the bandits that you faced before. But it's not like they're Queen's Guard.
Look, everyone. We knew it was going to be dangerous. This is the moment.
Lilah goes ruffling through her onion petals. She pulls out 2 things. She has one ball that is palm-sized and slightly writhing. And she has a strange plant that is shaped like a shiny red cone, and it has a green stem coming out of it.
I have these. One is said to be like fire, and the other one throws a bunch of spiders into the room.
Well, that's one way of getting past these two.
We could spook them.
I quite like spiders. Very, very industrious.
Someone else has a better idea. I have these 2 things.
That feels as good as anything to me.
Lilah goes, oops. I've dropped my ball. And this shiny, writhing ball slowly makes its way across the room, just slowly growing but loosening. And as every turn, pieces of it fall, little black specks that grow from a ball of spiders to a swarm of spiders toward the trailer.
Oh. This is so upsetting.
Those guards need to make a will save or be frightened.
Okay.
Are we going to scare the children with the giant bowl of spiders? I hadn't really considered that.
She's gonna whisper to everyone and say, "Don't panic."
As you say, "Don't panic," you hear from behind you, "Oh, what the?" And you look as these guards are swarmed with spiders. And they go, oh, God, get it off me, get it off me. They all start, they start scattering.
This is our moment.
Running.
Go.
Oh, God, oh.
The trailer!
Go. You start running for the trailer. And as you make it to the trailer, a couple things happen.
Yeah, no, here it is. Casey Cliffhanger strikes again.
You notice that Nibs is not with you.
Mm-hmm.
That Nibs has stayed surreptitiously back.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And as you approach the trailer, you hear, "Well done, well done. I knew someone was following us." And emerging from the other side of the trailer is a large gecko. Her hands spidery. She is draped in beautiful satin scraps, a large headdress made of needles and buttons. And she says, "I knew someone was following us. I knew ever since my skeleton glyph went off. If you think you're going to get your children back," and she snaps her fingers and says, "You're dead wrong." And at that moment, you hear as the red and blue tractor trailer cab begins to unfold.
No. No,
Two
you didn't.
fists emerge from its cab and slam down. Its trailer hitch comes up under it into two powerful blue legs. A blue masked head emerges from its cockpit. It turns and says, "Roll out." And that
oh my God.
is where we'll pick up next time.
Yeah!
Absolutely.
So upsetting, but also so good.
That is so good.
Oh,
Amazing.
goodness.
Well done.
Prime is here, and he is the
sweating.
best.
That made me sweat. Like, that's sweating. Oh my gosh.
Thank you so much for listening to another episode of Mage Hand High Five, Legends of Mahl, Treachery of the Rat King. Want to show your support for our show? Want to hear us talk more about it? then check out our Patreon at patreon.com/Mage Hand High Five. We've got multiple tiers, some if you just want to show your support, some if you want to get all kinds of extra goodies like homebrew content, early access to merch, a second extra podcast, Mage Hand Down Low, where we talk about the behind the scenes of the episodes. And then if you really want to go to the distance, we have an even bigger tier that includes all the above, plus monthly live streams and creative content from the cast that you can't get anywhere else. So check us out at patreon.com/Mage Hand High Five to learn more. Thank you to Jacob Kerzner for our music, and for Shane Smith for our logo, and for Fjell at Under Pale Water on Instagram for our beautiful cover art for Legends of Mahl. Check out our website at magehandhighfive.com and look for us all across social media. We are on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Discord, Blue Sky, and wherever else we may be, we're going to be there at Mage Hand High Five. Go to your podcatcher of choice and throw a 5-star review our way. I know I've said this before, but it makes a huge difference for algorithms and getting the silly electronic gods to deign to show you to other people. So please help us out. Get the stupid AI gods out of the way so that we can actually be seen by more people. It's a huge help. Thank you so much in advance. And now I'm going to shout out all of our original and up high subscribers over on Patreon. And I'm going to do it in one breath. Ionized Boop, Crimson Crown, finding new ways of making Robin regret giving me this power. Yes, Robin, the whole thing, including this. Michael Carey, Marinette, Malty, Azure, Luke Sharples, Miranda Koppel, Jay, Theo Els, White, Lindsay, Dale Heimbecker, DM Dippyfresh, Darth Zelda, Jabber Jacobson, Jackson Maurer, Ocarina Sonata, Mads the Jellycube, Morgan Faber, Kathleen Ayers, Kellen Wilbur, Trout Relief, Patrick Hickman, Debbie, Nathan Ritter, Chicken Too Tasty, Evan Noon, Avery Spar, A.M. Lovelace, Alcinda Valvis, Dust Carpenter, Diana Bacon, Al Forstoki, Liz, Carrie Lee, Jonathan Gott, Tyler Gardner, Elda Soul, Charlotta Peg, Lori Hickman, Alan Sammy Richardson. Some of you, one in particular, is trying to get me to genuinely pass out on mic. You know who you are, and I'm watching you, but I have achieved my goal one more time. Okay. Tell your friends about the show. Tell your foes about the show. Tell the sad, disgruntled employee at the local bank that's completely empty at all times of the day because they just need something to do. And when you do, use the hashtag MHH5, and hey, how about a high five?